Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you with a little special edition impromptu Mad Day Mondays. As you guys know, I used to do Mad Day Mondays all the time back in the days, a couple years ago. Basically, it's a recap of what has happened. What's up, baby? How you doing? Grammy Love, how you doing, sweetheart? It was a recap basically on what had happened the previous week or the weekend, things like that. On Mondays, people want to get mad and tell all their business, but it seems as though lately people want to tell all their business throughout the week. But I decided today to do a special Mad Day Mondays where I'm going to discuss a couple of topics that's been going on these YouTube streets that's been going on a while, and not things that's going on with people outside of the beefing sector, but what goes on in the beefing sector, because everybody else I really don't know, I really don't care about, I really don't watch those people. I know y'all like to get people involved with what's going on in these YouTube streets, but me, I don't care. I don't know these people like that. Don't watch them. Barely watch people that's here on the YouTube in the beefing sector. I only know what's going on because the people I do watch, you know what I'm saying, they talk about them and I go back to do the research on it. What's up, Tito? How you doing, baby? Let's talk about some things on this Mad Day Monday. And Mad Day Monday, like I said, once again, is where I rehash what had happened, you know what I'm saying, on these streets in a quick, concise situation, non-biased, of course, you know what I'm saying, just going by what is said and shown on these YouTube streets. I really don't have an opinion, although I actually, let me rephrase that. I have an opinion, but my opinion is not important to what really happened. What's up, babe?
So, you have any Coke here?
1 second.
That is so
Yeah, I got some Coke in here. Yeah.
Gotta drink this. So smooth. So smooth. Went to the liquor store. They were burning incense in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and incense
Mm-hmm.
fucked me up. Oh my god. I had the worst fit. Lucky you were with me. Because when I had to.
You threw up?
No, I did not, but I came close to it. Because I mean, it's just like so much.
Oh.
So horrible.
Sorry about that, you guys. I'm online, crazy.
I know. You gotta get the people what they want. They want drama, right? They want stories.
No more stories like that. Anyway, y'all, back to my Mad Day Mondays. Sorry for the brief intermission and interruption, you guys. People are silly around here. Anyways, like I said, I don't have a really opinion about it. I do, but my opinion is not important. Basically, what it is just me going by what is done on these YouTube streets. And the first thing, I'm going to do about 4 or 5 little topics that's been going on. What's up, Jaden? I see you looking what you're looking as, baby. But yeah, Mad Day Mondays, let's talk about it. The first thing I'll talk about is this whole Timothy Blaine and Jay Wilson thing that happens every so often when Timothy Blaine chooses to go on Jay Wilson's platform. This is non-biased. I don't have an opinion. What's up, babies? I'm just saying, Timothy Blaine said he goes on there to cuss Jay Wilson out. That's not how it looks to us, Timothy Blaine. I'm just saying, you can cuss me out if you want to, and you want to try to attack all you want to. That's the case, but I'm not on people's platforms making myself look like an idiot. And basically, that's what it looks like when you go on Jay Wilson's platform and do and say, repeat the same things that you do and say on your own platform. No one can, like, you keep saying that he mentions stuff that happens to you and about you 20, 30, 40 years ago. Jay Wilson no longer, what's up, Really B? How you doing, baby? Jay Wilson no longer lives in a trailer. At least for the past 7 years, Jay Wilson.
Taste of vanilla.
It's
So delicious.
I see.
So delicious.
I see. It's good. It's cool. Anyways, Jay Wilson no longer lives in a trailer park, having lived there in at least the past 7 years. So you bringing that up and then getting so upset and irate that he brings up your drugs, your arrests, your criminal background, and the things that he brings up about you is this equivalent to the same exact thing. You say you no longer live in that space. You say you no longer live in that place. So why is he bringing it up? He no longer lives in a trailer park. So why are you keep bringing it up? Just like you say that his trailer park living or trailer park past bothers him, clearly your social security, your criminal background, your status, your living situation, all those things bother you. So that's why he brings it up. So when you bring up what he does, thinking that it's going to bother him, he does the same thing to you. And clearly it works. It worked. It's not like you're doing some mind trick on him. What you're doing is making yourself look crazy. And even you yourself admitted today that after you got the platform with him, you had to take a nap because you was exhausted. So if you're doing stuff that exhausts you, that you don't have to do, going onto his platform, who does that benefit? Who does that bother? Who does that take a lot out of? We didn't hear Jay Wilson say after he finished talking with you, he went to go take a nap because he was exhausted. You said you have to go take a nap because you were exhausted. So my question is, like I said, non-biased, of course, but you can take this offensive if you want to and go off like you do. But my question to you is, who does it benefit? What does it benefit you to keep going on there, exhausting yourself? He's going to keep doing the same thing that he's always doing because it is Jay Wilson. We know who Jay Wilson is. And either you like him or you don't like him, or either you choose to go over there for mess like I do. Like I said, I'll be the first one. Me and Jay Wilson do not get along at all. But I'm over Jay Wilson's chat for the mess. I can admit that. I stand in that. Like I said, I would drop down for the mess. What's up, Darren? How you doing, baby? I will drop down for the mess. I will be in his chat for the mess. When I want mess, that's where I go. Any other time, I'm all over YouTube looking at other stuff because I know that Jay Wilson is going to bring the mess. He's going to bring people onto his channel that is involved in the mess, and he's going to get the party started. It is what it is. I don't have to like him or agree with what he does to see what he does and be a part of it. It seems like you get so personal into these arguments or these conversations with him that it wears on you physically to where you have to take a nap. That's come out of your words, and as you like to say, like you said throughout your video today. But yet you quote somebody that you don't like. Also, like I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm not quoting people that I don't like. I'm not looking at people that I really don't like and can't stand and have this visceral reaction towards. But that's just me. Once again, this is non-biased. Those are your words and not mine. Now we all know that comes from Stump Down. You don't like Stump Down, but yet you still choose to use his words and his sayings. I don't understand. Like, why do you do stuff that irritates you or that bothers you? That's just my mindset. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I can't comprehend it because that's just me. I'm not there. What's up, Carrie, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Carrie, you are popping. I know your channel was popping like that, baby. I've been in the bushes. Baby. You are popping. I like it. Another place I go where I want some mess and a little bit of information because I don't watch all these people. But yeah, I understand this whole Jay Wilson and Tim Blaine thing. I understand Jay Wilson's aspect of it because it's going to get him numbers, get him money, get him what he needs, what he offers, which is mess. But Tim Blaine, I don't understand your reasoning or understanding of why you go over there and you say it's to cuss him out. You don't cuss him out. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't know what y'all consider cussing someone out, calling someone a bitch or a girl and all this other stuff, whatever. It's not really cussing anyone out. It's just not. Well, it's at least not my form of cussing someone out. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, in order for me to embarrass you, I have to say something or to dog you or read you or clown you. I have to say something based in some type of truth and reality. I just have to base in truth and reality. And everything that you say about Jay Wilson pretty much is your thoughts about him, which is fine, which is good. But you can't connect the dots when you're telling these stories about him. You can't connect why this over here, let me show you, y'all can see it. This over here connects to this right here. They don't connect. They keep missing each other. At least in my eyes, they do. I could be wrong, but I also could be biased because I don't like you or him. I don't fuck with you and I don't fuck with him. I'm just saying. But this is still non-biased commentary based on what happened this weekend or the past week. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows I don't fuck with you. Everyone knows I don't fuck with him. I'm more likely to drop down in his chat because he can handle people not liking him to be in his chat without acting crazy. You can handle that. But it is what it is. But like I said, when I come going into people's chat that I really don't care for too much, I'm not there to cause trouble or to cause any type of confusion. I'm there to get the mess and to drop my little shade into the chat, as y'all can see me in all these chats that are people I don't pretty much fuck with, dropping shade and little tidbits of reads and roasting gags in the chat. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help with the commentary. But people are so weak, they like to block people because they don't quote unquote like them. Like I don't care. Like I still can't listen to your words and get information about you based on what you say. I'm just saying. And that's not for you, Tim. That's for some other people who have blocked me thinking that they did something. Girl, I need to talk to you. What the fuck's wrong with you? I could look at your ugly ass and clown you by coming on camera. Okay, but that was just that right there. But that was the Jay Wilson and Tim Blaine thing. Keeping on with the whole Jay Wilson train this weekend, and really I'm happy that you're in here, babe, because this kind of doesn't involve you, but they try to put you into it, which I don't understand, but it is what it is. The whole Kimmy thing. Now, we know that Kimmy is full of lies. We know that Kimmy is full of propaganda, bullshit, and nonsense. We know that. That's not something that we don't know. When y'all go over there, you heard me say y'all, because I don't really watch her like that. When y'all go over there to Kimmy's platform, you know it's going to be a bunch of well-articulated words, but the words are going to be vacant and full of bullshit. Kimmy is very articulate. Kimmy can speak extremely well. Kimmy will make a great orator, a person who gives speeches and talk to public. Kimmy is great at that. Her words are clear, concise, precise, and very easy to understand and comprehend. If you're not a critical thinker, you would think that Kimmy is the most smartest, most well-educated, most well-put-together person in the world. But if you're a critical thinker like I am, you look behind of what she say. You look behind what she actually says and look at what she does and her history here on YouTube. You could be the most articulate person in the world, but if what you're saying is bullshit and nonsense and full of propaganda and gaslighting, it is what it is. I don't care how articulate you are. Like, my words may be slurred, my words may be jumping together. I may mispronounce some things every once in a while because that's based on my speech impediment, which no one can read me on because I understand what it is. It is what the fuck it is. I may stutter, I may stammer. Who gives a fuck? But what I say is still true and on point, and I don't have to lie to you about anything that I do. I'm just saying anything that I say. So all this D9 talk and all these Eastern Stars, Mason, all that bullshit talk, no one cares. Shirley said it perfectly. No one cares about all that. Because clearly, whatever D9 organization you're a part of, clearly what Eastern Star situation that you have or don't have not stopped you or helped you pay your bills. It still didn't stop you or clear your record from walking out of Walmart with an 80-inch TV. I'm just saying. So what else is it that you want us to understand about that? D9 organizations, fraternities, sororities, Masons, all those secret organizations have absolutely nothing to do with what y'all do here on this YouTube in the beefing sector. Having a big important meeting or state meeting for the organization and you're not being part of it doesn't mean that you are not part of the organization, Jay Wilson, for one. But it also doesn't mean that you are a part of that organization. And all these organizations, there's dues involved, which means that you must be present and up to date on all these dues, be it a fraternity, be it the Masons, be it whatever D9 organization you're on, you must be up and current on your dues. Because in order for them to do good for the community, which they claim they do, it takes money. It takes donations. It takes people who are part of the organization having a commitment to the organization and to the causes of that organization. Now, I don't see how you can have all these evictions, bad check writings, and things of that nature and be up on your current dues. I'm just saying. So why is it a big deal when we know all these things about this individual? Thank you. Shut up. And if you are part of it, well, it's not, don't talk about it. Because I work with people who are Masons, and I ask them, when this whole thing came up a couple weeks ago, I asked them, I pulled them aside, of course, was that, and I said, I know you can't talk about it, but if as part of your organization, are you guys allowed to talk publicly with non-members about anything that you guys do, be it founders, be it how it started, anything like that, anything? And the answer was no. Hey, Ms. Douglas, how you doing, baby? The answer was no. I'm like, good, that's all I want to know. And then they asked me, why are you asking? I'm like, because there's people that I have been acquaintances with who are talking about these specific organizations and giving details and members' names and things of that nature as if it's something that you do freely. What's up, Big Sis? How you doing, baby? And they were like, oh, I need to find a motivation. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just asking questions because for my own understanding, because this individual tried to get me involved in some type of fraternity, wasn't. I'm like, I'm good. No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. No, I don't do organized religion. This is my idea of it. It's all organized religion. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna tell you what I can and can't say. No one's gonna tell me what I can and can't do. I don't care what part of helping it is. I can help the community on my own. But that's just my opinion about the whole situation. But everyone who's part of these D9 organizations under all these secret societies and sororities and fraternities and orders and whatnot, I don't understand why it is that y'all are talking about it. I don't understand why it is that y'all bringing it to the messiest part of your life. Do you not hold anything sacred to what you do? I'm just saying this is just an opinion. This is just based on what I've been seeing on these things, on these YouTube streets this week. I'm not trying to get into your life or get into your business or find out what it is that you have going on. I know what you brought onto these YouTube streets. I know what has been brought on these YouTube streets about you, which is true, which is the arrest records, which is the foreclosures and evictions, what you lied about having 2 marriages and things of that nature. I know that those are things that you brought on here and that said about you that have been proven. And all this other stuff, I don't understand what's going on. Well, I don't understand. I understand exactly, Carrie. Exactly. That's how I feel. This is just my opinion. Whoever gets offended by it, you can say what you want to say, do what you want to do, but that's just my opinion about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it. I don't get involved in it. It is what it is. But that's why I didn't join a fraternity when I went to school. What's up, Rainbow? How you doing, baby? No, like, and this is going to go back to some stuff that happens prior to all this stuff this week. But at the same time, if you can contact the water company and get people's information, well, it's not, and detail who's not part of the secret organization, don't be so offended, so thin-skinned when people do the same thing to you. Y'all have to realize what you put out there comes back to you. What you choose to fester and nurture and all these things come back to you. And you're going to be offended when it happens to you, when you have done the exact same thing. Because didn't you expose who's not a Mason by calling quote-unquote brothers and asking for information about this individual? You live in Florida. This person lives in Philadelphia. Pennsylvania. Sorry. I don't see Philadelphia. Well, I don't know where they live, but Pennsylvania. So if someone can do, so if you could do it to them, why do you think that you're so above them doing it to you? I'm confused by that. I don't understand how any people on here who do the most vicious and vile shit think that that same shit won't happen to them. That same shit can't happen to them. You're not special. None of us on here is special. Like if people want to talk about me based on what I put on here or what they think I put on here, that's on him. I can't control that. All I can control is what I actually put on here and what actually comes out my mouth. The actions that I actually make and partake in. And all this calling the police and putting paper on people is not because people are talking about you. Don't you do that on a daily basis? Isn't that part of your program? Isn't that how we got introduced to you by you telling information on here to us? I'm just asking questions. I don't understand what's going on with these people. All these thin-skinned, weak-ass people. I'm just saying. Make it make sense. Why is it that you could do the most disgusting, vile things on here, and then when someone does it to you, you want to be offended by it? What's up, Dr. Onsite, baby? I can't stand you. Dr. Onsite, cute face, thick thighs, small waist, April. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Very much so, Carrie. Very much so. Like I said, I don't fuck with her, and pretty much everybody that I'm talking about was not. I don't fuck with. I don't, because it's like y'all all trash to me. It is because y'all prove yourself to be trash. Your actions, your responses, all that. Hey, Miss Queenie, baby, how you doing? It's all trash. So, going to from Kimmy and this bullshit, and well, I went from Jay Wilson Tim, then I went from Jay Wilson to Kimmy. Now I'm going to Kimmy to Bree. Now, my thing is this: if you want to say you're no longer in the beef sector, what's not, that's fine. No longer be in the beef sector. You know I will, baby. That's fine. Do what you want to do. Say you're out of the beef sector. Say you're not this and that. But first of all, don't tip your toe in when it's convenient for you. I don't understand that shit. And then tipping your toe in, coming on camera, not camera ready. You know, I don't get that. I don't understand that. I don't understand why you do it. Were you trolling us like Deanna asked yesterday? Are you trolling us? Coming on camera with your hair looking like it hasn't been combed in 3 weeks and a holy dress on? Are you trolling us for that? Is that a way for you to think that you're gonna get your numbers back up so people can come watch you and interact with you and engage with you to get your name on these streets? What's up, Colette? How you doing, baby? I don't understand that. If this is too messy for you, it's too much for you going on this and the third, because what happened between you and Kimmy with the shit that y'all was doing behind the scenes, and now all of a sudden you're off of YouTube because YouTube don't pay you wherever you're gonna go on Bigo. What, Bigo got tired of you or something? Because I don't watch you like that on Bigo. I don't watch you here either, but I'm confused. What is it that you're trying to do? Are you trolling us? And if so, why? Head not combed, looking like you got several pounds bigger, in holy clothes. What's the point? And then you want to say that you're in your house clothes because you're at home. You shouldn't have holy clothes and dirty clothes and dingy clothes in your closet. Carry your ass to the haberdashery, which is the clothing boutiques, the department stores, haberdashery, learn the word, and fix yourself up. You're constantly bragging about how pretty you are, how good your hair looked. Well, it's not. You weren't pretty and your hair didn't look good. Sorry. Hate to be the one to tell it to you like that. It is what it is. I don't have a problem with you, what's not, but I don't fuck with you either. And when y'all bring stuff onto YouTube, what's not, I'm going to talk about it when I choose to. That's why this is a special edition, Mad Day Mondays. Extra, extra, read all about it. It makes no sense. Karen said that should have been thrown away 30 pounds ago. I mean, it looked like it was worn, like it was washed, it was stretched out, it was holy. Now, I have a t-shirt that I still wear to this day that I had when I was, 13, 14 years old, and it still doesn't have holes in it. That means that t-shirt is about 33 years old and still doesn't have holes in it. I actually have 2 t-shirts that I had when I was on the tennis team when I was 14 years old. And I still wear it today. I wore one the other day. And I thought about, damn, I had this shirt forever and a day. See, I don't understand what's going on with people that y'all, I don't know what it is that y'all think that anything is content and everything is content. It's not. I know the whole adage is as long as they're talking about you, whatever, it's a good thing. It's not. It's about what they're saying about you, what they're saying to you, what they're saying that involves you. Just having your name in these streets ringing is not a good thing. All news is not good news. All publicity is not good publicity, no matter what the people say. I'd rather you not say nothing about me at all than to be talking shit about me on a consistent basis. Who does that? What type of low self-esteem people that's on here, which a lot of them I should say, that think that any piece of name mention, any piece of notoriety is a good thing. That's why I was on here for a week and a half. I was in the chats talking my little stuff, but I didn't feel the need to come on here on camera to talk to y'all about the bullshit that's going on here. And nor did I feel like expressing or sharing any parts of my life, because y'all don't understand it. Like when people show you guys good things or show you guys positive things, y'all don't seem to understand that. Y'all want the bullshit and the nonsense and the misery that's going on here. Have at it. I'll watch it too in the background as white noise. But yeah, what was that about, Bree? What were you doing, sweetheart? Like, what was you doing? Are you trolling us? Because it's look bad. Then you want to come back on camera, and because I said you'll do what you want to do. Hell, we all grown. We all can do what we want to do. Just because we can do it doesn't mean that we should do it. Now that's the difference. Just because we can doesn't mean that we should. And it goes for a lot of y'all around here, thinking that just because you can't do something, what's not, just because you can't say something, it's okay for you to do. No. Take a step back and look at, okay, this stuff is permanent. Regardless if you remove the video or not, you not know how many screenshots I've been sent, how many people have shared videos and screen recorded videos, whatever. So it doesn't matter how many times you upload some bullshit and download some bullshit, back, forth, and the third, thinking that it's okay for you to, sorry, you guys, 1 second. I just thought of something. Just because you remove it, think that it's done. You know someone's seeing a video, right? You know people's in a chat, right? When people start making videos about the videos that you removed, that means they saw it. That means that they seen what was going on. They seen the mess. They seen the fuckery. They seen the confusion. They seen the craziness that went on the video. That's what they're talking about it. They're not talking about it because, you know what I'm saying, what they heard, because they actually saw it. They saw the holes in that dress. They saw titties hanging down to the floor. You know what I'm saying? They saw belly hanging down to the knees. They saw skin showing through the holes. They saw, you know what I'm saying, dingy dirtiness. They saw that. They saw matted hair. They saw these things. There's pictures and evidence of these things, no matter if you remove the video or not. And then to come back and cuss people out because they're talking about it, you brought it onto YouTube. You put yourself in a position to be talked about in that way, in that manner. Don't be upset because people are talking about it at this point in time. Whose fault is it? It's not mine. It's not everyone who's talking about it, whatever. It's yours. Because if you didn't give us anything to see or to talk about what's not, it's for us to talk about. It just is what it is. Like, I don't get it, but it is what it is. But speaking of Bree, now you see how I'm connecting everybody to everybody, what's not? Bree, let's talk about your ex-boyfriend. Because I'm here right now, and I'm here right now, and I'm here right now. Your ex-boyfriend, Sir King. Someone need to borrow $1 on site. Miss Douglas, baby. On site. I know you'll be mad at me, baby. Don't be calling me and cussing me out like you did last time. Don't you do it on site. You better not call me and cuss me out like you did last time. But I'm hot in here. I'm real, real hot. I'm real hot, y'all. I'm real hot. Let me cool myself out with some hard, cold cash. Whew. Sir King, are you triggered, baby? Are you triggered, Sir King, baby? Are you triggered, baby? Is this enough to get your car fixed? Sir King, are you triggered, baby? Are you triggered with this cold, hard cash? Are you triggered with this cold, hard cash, Sir King? Aren't you the one that's talking about everybody else being broke and walking around here begging and carrying on and you don't need this and this, that, and the third? Was that you, Sir King? You even discussed me several times that I never acknowledged or talked about. What's up, baby? How you doing? Feel so much better now. This cold heart. Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. I'll talk to you later, baby. I'll talk to you later. I told you don't call me and cuss me out. Well, I'm just saying. Whew. This cold hard cash just cooling me off. Nobody have extra money just hanging around. No one like who? No one like who? A few bills. What kind of bills you want, baby? You got a car payment you need to take care of. I'm just saying, weren't you the same person? Weren't you the same person about people who was not having money, having to need help? I'm so sick and tired of all y'all rich ass, broke ass people on here. I said this in Jay Wilson's chat, was it today or yesterday? I'm sick and tired of all you rich ass, broke ass people on here. What is y'all problem? Y'all all grown, right? What about you? Y'all all grown, right? So y'all say. Y'all all independent, right? If y'all go onto my community page, I think it's this not the one I posted today when I was out to lunch with my husband, but the one before that, I wrote, what's good is being a boss when you're mentally, spiritually, and emotionally broken? People's like, oh, who said they're a boss now? Pick one. Throw a swing a dead cat at, and you'll hit somebody who's claiming to be a boss, but they are mentally, spiritually, financially, and emotionally broken. You can't be a boss when you're broken. You can't be a boss when you're constantly asking for money, when you don't have money for incidentals, as James Caldwell said. If you don't have money for incidentals, which means a broken car, a broken heater, something goes wrong in your family, was not a funeral, and still keep your head above water, you can't be a boss. You are not a boss when you don't have money for incidentals, when you don't have money for those things that come up that you didn't plan for. Now, that ain't much right there that was cooling myself off. That's not much at all. That's not much at all. If I lost that, now I don't want to, knock on wood, but if I lost that, I'll be okay. I'll be a little pissed, but I'll be okay still, nonetheless. What I'm tired of, and what a lot of people have in common that I'm talking about here is, they're all broke, busted, and disgusted. Now, this week can be cussed out, was that making me talk about? But the point is, all of them have either been foreclosed on, impounded, repounded, or on public assistance, begging, borrowing, and scheming their way out, or trying to scheme. Carrie, am I lying? Carrie, if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Thus far, the people that I've talked about, Carrie Ray, if I'm lying, please let me know. Say you lying if I'm lying. Everyone that I've talked about thus far, public assistance, broke, busted, and disgusted. But yet claiming that they're someone important. Claiming to be rich, claiming to be well-traveled, claiming to be all these other things. Don't tell me these things. Show me these things. See, I don't come on here and say, I got this, I got this. I don't got nothing. I'm poor. I'm broke. I don't got nothing. All y'all see me do is go to work. That's all y'all see me do is go to work. Work hard and have one day off a week where I can relax and spend time, get my house together. Thank you. Claiming riches, intelligence, and beauty. But broke, busted, and disgusted. Now, but Sir King, back to you, baby. Because I don't talk to you. I don't talk to you. I don't talk about you because I don't give a fuck about you. What's not. I didn't fuck with you when you was cool with everybody. I didn't fuck with you then. I cussed your ass out every time I saw you on a panel and you were trying to get on a panel with me on it. I cussed your ass out and dragged your ass through the closed bin. I never fucked with you. I've always saw you. Y'all feel realize when I say I see you once, I can unsee you. I've always seen you. Disgusting, fat, lonesome creature. And I heard you're homeless too. Congratulations. At least you got us off from under that basement with the damn wood grain walls and behind from beside that stackable washer and dryer. I'm just saying. I don't talk about it. I do it. I show you guys what I do. I don't have to talk about what I got, what I don't have, and this and the third was not. I'm poor. I don't got nothing. All I'm living on off these PPP loans that I done got. all I'm doing is living off these PPP loans that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let people tell it. Because someone said that today in a chat earlier today. Oh, of course you got it because you got these PPP loans. You got to have a business to have a PPP loan, at least a legitimate one where you're not being held accountable for it. And like I said, if you know my name, because the name's been released on here already, I've been doxxed. Look up with the state of Georgia, the Secretary of State, and see how long my business has been around. Registered with the state of Georgia. I'm just asking questions. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying, it is what it is. You know, make it make sense. You know, I don't need to scheme and scam. I work to get what I want. I'm out here I'm not struggling. I'm out here doing what I'm doing, making sure that the product that I choose to give the world is something that's worth having. The world's worth having. From fashion designs to consulting to business ideas and proposals and things. Yeah, I do all those things. And I also keep a job that allows me to have a 401k. Because working for myself at this present time, although it works for me, it doesn't give me what I need to have my 401k in my future being done as of yet. That's as of yet. Yeah. You know. But yeah, Sir King, you're caught up in a scandal to where they say you're homeless, living in your car, taking showers at the gym. You were back around Christmas time. You had $6,000 in debt for a car, be it car repairs, renting cars, and things of that nature. Borrowing money from your subscribers, and then getting upset with your subscribers, exposing them, cussing them out, either because they asked you for the money back that you borrowed from them, or because they didn't give you any more money. Yeah, you paid the money back, so they say, because I don't watch you, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you do or how you do anything like that. But you pay the money back, so they say. But why are you borrowing $250 from somebody for your car? Is that what you borrowed from somebody that you couldn't pay back? Is that what you borrowed from somebody that you couldn't pay back? Oh, I'm just saying. Lord bless me. You have blessed me. But you borrowing $250 to get your car fixed. And then coming on here saying that no one has $6,000 in discretionary funds in order for them to take care of business that they need to take care of. Some of us do. And they have to take out a PPP loan to get it. I'm just saying. And what's the deal with y'all trying to read people for having a PPP loan? If you have a legitimate business and your business was actually affected by the pandemic, and the government is offering you assistance to do so, to help you rectify your losses during the time of the pandemic, to help you keep your business afloat and sustain your business, what's the issue with that? How is that any different than people being on public assistance? How is that any different than people taking out all these Medicare, Medicaid, and things of that nature, food stamps and stuff like that? at least people with the PPP loans, the legitimate ones, was contributing members of society, not sitting on their ass, talking shit on YouTube, begging, pillaging the masses. I'm just saying, make it make sense. But yes, Sir King, you done burnt pretty much every bridge that you had on here because you done did some bullshit, talked some bullshit, couldn't stand in some bullshit, and now all of a sudden you want people not to talk about what it is that you're going through. While you think that you have carte blanche to talk about everything else that everybody else has been through on these YouTube streets for the past 2+ years. Now is your turn. You're the topic of discussion. Don't be offended. Roll with the punches. Deal with it. Maybe if you stay off of YouTube and use your skill set, your talents to actually help you make money, generate an income, you can get out that car, get off the gym shower routine, and stop borrowing money. Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want to be intelligent. Everybody wants to be, you know what I'm saying, this glamorous individual where you don't have a pot to piss in or window to throw out of. And when you're exposed for not having a pot and a window, you're going to get upset. Now you're the victim. Nah, you ain't no victim. It's called karma. What you put out there, you're going to get back. And speaking of putting stuff out there and getting it back, Mama D, I don't know you. But your name is also ringing in these streets alongside of Sir King. You're no victim, baby. You went around these streets being the henchman for certain content creators. And now when you got your titties twisted in a vice, you want to be doing this roundtable interviews with everybody was not. Trying to come out as this old helpless victim. No. Anyone can get it. From the cradle to the grave. You put your ass out here as the henchman for Sir King, for all these other content creators, whatever. And now that you are caught up in the bullshit, because you was part of the bullshit, once again, karma, you want people not to see you, not to see it, not to see that you was part of the nonsense and the bullshit and take pity on you. And everyone who's taking pity on her wasn't that because of her age. She's an old woman. No, she was an old bitch. Sorry, she was an old woman when she did the shit that she did. She was an old woman when she was running around here on these YouTube streets causing conflict and confusion. She was an old woman doing the shit that she was doing before this shit broke down a couple days ago. There's no mercy. There's no empathy. There's no pity. There's none of that. When you put yourself in mess and bullshit and you be people's lynchmen and lynch women and things of that nature, you get what you get. You think that you're going to go around here and doing all this bullshit and that's going to come back to you? You think that you're going to just be scot-free and no one's going to talk about you or nothing's ever going to happen to you? And when it does happen to you, we're not going to jump on it? Oh, yes. You got what you deserve. You were the old fool that gave away money. If people want to scream elder abuse, who's abusing who? Y'all have no problem with Bless Watkins being cussed out. Y'all have no problem with, you know what I'm saying, a view of you being cussed out. You have no problem with, and I'm not saying these people are elderly, but you know, they're older than me. No problem with James being cussed out. No problem with Nika being cussed out. No problem with Jay Wilson. No problem with Timothy Blaine. No problem with all this, William Carruthers. Y'all have no problem with all these other older people being cussed out because guess what? All these older people have no problem cussing us out. I'm not young. I'm 47, but I'm younger than them. So if you can cuss me out, well, it's not. I can cuss you out. If you can walk around these streets doing some bullshit, you can get cussed out. That goes for anybody and everybody, including myself. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, if, like Jane says all the time, if you're too young for me to cuss you out, I'm too old for you to cuss. What? If I'm too old to be acting the way you're acting toward you, then you're too young to be acting the way you be acting toward me, and vice versa. You're too young and too old. No one gets a pass on here. No one gets a pass. You choose to do the shit that you do. Be prepared to reap the repercussions of that. Be prepared to be that person who needs to walk it like they talk it. If you can't, maybe you should think about not doing the shit that you do. I don't feel sorry for this Mama D person. I don't feel sorry for her. It is what it is. It is what it is. You lay down with dogs, you're going to wake up in fleas. You play in the mud, you're going to get dirty. And when it happens, I don't feel bad for you. Pick yourself up, clean yourself off, and keep the hell moving. But don't scream, oh, elder abuse, and y'all can do elder abuse. No, that lady done said and done enough shit on these YouTube streets with everybody, you know what I'm saying, to warrant her to be treated the way she's treated. It is what it is. I don't feel sorry for nobody. Please, what I look like? Feel sorry for people who's on here involved in mess, doing mess, talking shit to everybody all the time. Being people's, you know what I'm saying, go to workhorse or go to damn, you know what I'm saying, attack dog. I'm just saying, this streets have been going on. Y'all see why I came here with this bullshit, because there's a lot of shit happened this week that we don't found out, that we don't ran into. A lot of shit. It's a lot going on in these motherfucking streets. And the last, well, let me continue with Mama D real quick. Well, I kind of went through that already. She fucked with everybody on here, basically. Yeah. But last but not least, speaking about going off, I don't have a problem with this individual. I don't fuck with this individual. This individual has not fucked with me as of yet. And if this is the beginning of it, oh well, I will ignore you like I ignore everybody else. But Brian, good old Brian, you are too big and you talk too much shit to be so weak. That's just what it is based on what done happened in the past couple of days involving you. You in these saunas, you in these steam rooms, you and these. What's up, Danny? How you doing, baby? Danny. You and these gyms. You have more problems. There's more confuckery that goes on with you in these gyms for someone who's been going to these gyms for years and haven't not lost 1 pound. A gym, all y'all stank. All y'all got body odors. All y'all smell like sweat and damn hot dog water, earring back, shit, and cigarettes. All y'all smell like that at the gym. So for you to think that you are so special, so entitled, to think that you can go around spraying some white diamond, and this is a woman's perfume anyway. White diamond. I don't care if you sprayed it on yourself, you sprayed it in a door, you sprayed it in the doorway, whatever it is. Denny, baby, whatever it is, he have enough issues going on with that. But I'm not sure it was a bathhouse because it was a woman there that got offended by what he did. So a bathhouse, I don't know. But you think that you can walk around and spray some type of cologne, perfume, whatever the case may be, and no one's gonna get offended by that? All y'all sweating. You be dripping with sweat and you stank. You say you stank. until you take a shower and put on some CVS cologne. Talking about damn Brute and damn Old Spice. I haven't seen Old Spice and Brute since my great granddaddy was alive. So yeah, you stank too. Sweating around with some garbage bags on, looking like a damn garbage man. But then, yeah, she would be in her right to say, why the fuck did you spray that shit? What are you saying? What are you doing? You don't know her allergy situation. You don't know how sensitive her nose is. Y'all heard my husband just say he went to the liquor store or whatever, and they had incense in here. And he almost damn threw up because the shit was so damn strong and aggressive. He don't like all that bullshit. So you think that you have the right because your ass didn't like the way something smelled to spray some damn women's perfume all across the place, or yourself, regardless of what it is. I don't know what you spray. I'm just saying White Diamond because that's what they said, White Diamond. And then when the man that you said smelled bad got offended and was gonna whoop your ass, right? That shit is cheap. Got up and confronted you. You took that White Diamond between your legs and ran to get your purse. You are too damn big to be running to get some purse when someone touch you or call you a name and threaten them, or threaten you, I should say. But I should know, y'all forgot the fact that he said he had to take self-defense classes because he don't know how to fight. Y'all forgot that, right? Y'all forgot that a while ago he said he had to take self-defense classes and karate to defend himself, to learn how to defend himself. Then maybe you should walk around with this motherfucking attitude and this goddamn big ass mouth. See, I'm the way I am because I can handle myself without going to get my bag. I act and present myself the way I present myself because I don't have to run and go get a bag to defend myself. You know, they're all big and sloppy. Thank you, though, baby. They're all big and sloppy and can't fight, but got the most mouth. It doesn't matter who it was, Sir King or old dude. The point is, old dude showed us recently that he had to basically get his bag, grab his purse. Someone put their hands on me. I'm not getting a purse. I'm not getting a bag. We handling it right then and there. And how feminine are you to be so goddamn big? How pussy are you for someone to know that you ain't shit and that you a punk just by looking at you? Or was it the fact that you was arguing with a woman in public, cussing and fussing, calling her name, that this man knew that you were soft as hell, that you were soft as wet doo-doo, to call you a punk, to call you the F word, to call you out your name after you offended everyone in that sauna? I'm just asking these questions because I don't understand. I don't walk down the street and someone says, oh, hey, what's up, F word? Oh, you're an F word. I'm not swishing and swinging, wearing purple pumps and pink tutus. But even if I was, it doesn't give me the right to say that. But at the same time, I'm not presenting myself in a way that is going to be something where I can't defend myself from. I'm just saying, I'm not built that way. All this mouth I got, all this attitude I got, is for a reason. If you step to me in a way that I don't like, you will get handled. I'm not walking away, which is the form of diffusing a situation and then coming back with it with a weapon. That's what punks do. I'm just saying. Make it make sense. And y'all can be mad, cuss me out. Oh my God, Food Junkie, you are homophobic. You are this and that. No, I'm not. I'm an adult. I see things how they are right in front of me. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that this big ass dude that look like a silverback gorilla, at least built that way, always all his thick thighs and thick this and thick that and thick that and sweating between his ugh. 1 second. Ugh. Always talking about sweating and this and that and third and you too big to be so soft. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it what it is. I don't care what the story is. If the story is someone put their hands on you and you didn't handle it right then and there, you have to go run and get a purse. You stand your ground right then and there. Stand your ground isn't let me walk away, which basically you diffuse the situation and then you come back to a situation with a weapon. That's not standing your ground. That's walking away and coming back. And me being a novice person who knows about the law can prove the case. Imagine if a real lawyer took those things up. Y'all, all these YouTube lawyers and these YouTube defense attorneys and these YouTube prosecutors was not thinking that, these YouTube cops, you can't defuse the situation because once you walked away from the situation after the man put their hands on you, the situation was over. You disengaged the situation, but you re-engaged the situation when you came back with a weapon. What's up, Shaquilla, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Baby, I don't know. Danny, that's the whole point. If you can't fight, if you can't protect yourself, exactly. Not only premeditated, it becomes not the word, not consensual. You re-engage in the situation. You redid that into the situation. I'm just saying, like I said, I don't know everything about the law, but I do know that. I do know once you walk away from a situation was whatever. What's up, Missouri, baby? How you doing? Once you walk away from a situation was not and then re-engage into it, when the situation was diffused, you re-infused it. You reignited the situation. You came back with a weapon. People are like, oh, at least you got him up off you. No. He was up off you when he allowed you to walk away. That was your saving grace. The saving grace is walking away. The saving grace is being able to, have the freedom to walk away. But to come back is the problem. I'm just saying. Exactly. Escalation by using a weapon. You took it to a whole different level. You could have walked away and called the police. You could have walked away and did anything else but stayed away. You should have, if you were so scared, you could report it to a manager or to the staff of the gym or sauna or what they said bed, bathhouse, whatever case may be. But you walked away, got your bag. That means you have to go into your locker, unlock the locker, take the bag out the locker, relock the locker, walk back to the place where you was. And y'all want to give Will Smith a hard time for slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. But y'all saying that he protected himself and he defended himself. He did right. No, he didn't. He was dead ass wrong in that shit. Dead ass wrong. Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't walk away and you were safe. When you walk away, but then you re-engage into the situation thinking that it's okay. Oh, I'm standing my ground. No, now you're escalating and initiating a situation. because you had the freedom to stay away. I'm just saying, y'all, baby. I'm just saying. As much of an ass that I am, I'm not instigating anything or initiating anything. But knowing I'm walking away to get a weapon and coming back is not happening. I'm not getting myself caught up in some bullshit where there's questions as to why didn't I protect myself by staying away. Now, it'd be different if you had it on you. It'd be different if you had it, you know what I'm saying, on your person and he touched you. Or, I mean, then he kept saying, he called me the F word, he called me F word, called me out my name. Did he talk to me any kind of way? Words must really hurt y'all thin-skinned people around here. Words must really hurt you. They can call you out your name all they want, as long as they don't touch you. But he touched you. But the girl, she asked the question, why the fuck you spray that shit on here? What are you saying? And you want to be all irate about it. Girl, baby, I wish I would. Exactly. Right, Miss Douglas. Constantly talk about, then he said he gonna sue. Who you gonna sue? Who you gonna sue? Girl, get y'all meds calibrated. I swear, get y'all meds calibrated. Y'all are crazy around here. Or if right. I don't know, but I'm saying there was a lot going on, y'all. I just felt that this was a good time for a Mad Day Mondays. I haven't done one in years, maybe. But yeah, this is an extra. This is a special edition. Mad Day Mondays. There's a lot going on in these streets. Y'all look crazy. All these broke ass rich people, all these ugly ass pretty people, all these dumb ass smart people, all these weak ass tough people, baby. I don't understand what's going on. Make it make sense. Come on, help me out. Exactly. They tell you to keep it in your car, which means you have to go somewhere in order for you to have it. Like you can't walk around a facility or a gym with guns on you. Tell me online, Carrie. Tell me online. Broke ass rich people, dumb ass smart people, ugly ass pretty people, weak ass tough people, and fat ass skinny people. I'm just saying. I don't know what's happening on these YouTube streets here, baby. This new crop got me shook with confusion. This new crop of YouTubers got me shook with confusion. Thinking you have to be involved in bullshit 12 hours a day, 7 days a week in order for you to make it. No. You made it in your real life, you're not going to make it here on YouTube. I'm just saying. Because the truth will be revealed sooner or later. Miss Douglas, baby, yes. You gotta be happy with yourself first. You can't be running around here trying to please everybody else, was not trying to get everyone else's approval. Because if you're happy with yourself, that means that you're gonna do anything and everything it takes for someone else to accept you. What I always say, don't allow people to build you up, because then you give them the power to break you down. If you think that the only way that you can be successful or be somebody is being on here, having everyone love and accept you and like you and come, please. Once they stop coming, once they stop liking you, what do you have next? You're still stuck there with your own empty self. That's why you see a lot of people on here all the time. They on here for 2 hours, get off for 30 minutes, come back on another 2 hours. Because they need that attention. They need that validation. That's why I don't be on here all the time. You see me on here, what? Last time I was on here was what? Last Tuesday? Maybe. I can't. But yeah, I ain't want much. I said this is just non-biased commentary based on what I've seen here on these YouTube streets and what I've been privy to. Whoever chooses to get mad, get mad. I don't give a fuck. But guess what? You did it, and I didn't. You put yourself on here doing all the shenanigans and bullshit and tried to hide it by erasing videos and privating videos and going to member only lives and things of that nature. Well, some of you didn't. Some of you just came on here wild out and kept it going. More Mad Day Mondays. Oh, it'd be exhausting, baby. It'd be exhausting. I'm watching this bullshit. Like even like when I was out today, I had to catch up on a lot of bullshit that I was hearing about because it was just too much. I'm like, oh, y'all are trifling ass people. I don't get it. But yeah, you guys, I don't want much. You know what I'm saying? We'll come here and do a little recap on what done happened on these YouTube streets and what done been going down on these YouTube streets for the past week or so. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a bunch of broke ass rich people, a bunch of you know what I'm saying, ugly ass pretty people, a bunch of dumbass smart people, you know what I'm saying? I'm just you know. These people are crazy. Like I said, everyone I talk about has something in common. There was a theme with all this stuff I'm talking about. There's a theme, you know. But yeah, stop begging for money, y'all. It's a lot. Yes, Tito, it's a lot, baby. It's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Thank you, YouTube, baby. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming in. Like I said, I didn't want much, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's hot in here. Nothing cools you off like cold hard cash. Sir King, don't get triggered, baby. Don't get triggered, Sir King. Don't get triggered. And no one had to loan me anything. I'm just saying. Y'all have a great night. I will talk to you crazy kids later. Put this into the bank. And I'll talk to you crazy kids later. Until next time, this is your boy Food Junkie. Love you guys, but as always, it's not important that I love you. It's important that you love yourself. It's important that you... Big Set, don't come here laughing. Silly self. It's not important that I love you. It's important that you love yourself. Love someone else. Respect yourself. And definitely respect someone else. Y'all have a good night. Until next time. I'll holler y'all. Love y'all. Peace.